Sick of getting killed by CAS over and over again with no way to fight back? Well, not anymore. Hey everyone, Trailblazer here and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing good. This is the Leviathans dev server and what you're looking at is the SL-AMRAAM. So basically this is just a Humvee carrying in tow a radar control module. And once you're in battle, you can spawn in or call in another Humvee carrying the AIM-120C missiles and the AIM-9X missiles. You can deploy those other Humvees just like you would deploy an ammo crate in-game or call in a recon drone. So it's pretty simple. This is good news for players who were annoyed by the CAS problem in top tier. So without any further ado, let's go into a test drive and check this out. All right. So this is how you spawn into battle when you spawn this vehicle in. Oh shit. I guess that's still work in progress. So C and Alt is how you are allowed to deploy the other Humvee carrying the missiles. There you go. And how do you switch between vehicles? Alt and U, there you go. So I guess you can control... Yeah, you can control the missiles from this vehicle or the other vehicle. So let's just launch a missile over here. That's the AIM-120. And I guess we can quickly switch targets on the radar. Is there a way to manually lock someone? No, you just have to switch targets with your cyclic target switching button. So let's just launch multiple missiles here and see how they go. I'm not even looking at targets, just launching. You get 4 missiles per launcher, but you can also deploy another Humvee. Let's see. So you get 2 Humvees. If this vehicle gets destroyed, that's it, you're done. You're out of the game. But you get 2 of those Humvees. If you lose one, you can deploy another one. Or at least that's what I believe. Let's switch back to the Humvees. We are reloaded back in. Let's try this again. Let's launch the AIM-9X. As far as I know, they're still bugged and work in progress, so they don't work. That's the AIM-9X. Yeah, it's just a dumbfire rocket for now. Let's try it again. No, it doesn't work. As for the AIM-120C, and let's just say CAS is not going to work that well anymore. This is still in work in progress, so I guess we'll find out. How do we use the other vehicle? Or we just move from one to the other? Can we control both from this? I believe you should be. I would like the ability to manually lock a player, but maybe they'll give it to us in future. It's still early dev server, so we don't know. The optics are a bit messed up because they move with the radar, so maybe they'll fix that as well. And you can hide your radar control module and that Humvee, the whole thing, and just take this around. And if you want to reload missiles, you get 4 missiles, 4 AIM-120s, and then 2 AIM-9X missiles. So you can drive around with this. If you're out of missiles, maybe take it to a cap, load in, and then go to the map's edge and hunt any CAS players. All right, we're loaded in again. My radar seems not to be working. It's bugged. Like I said, this is work in progress, so we'll have to give them time. Yeah, the radar is bugged right now. Let's turn it off and on. That should fix it. It's fixed. Let's see if we can launch 2 missiles at the same time. Hello? I can launch neither right now. I guess if you have two out, it's just bug between which vehicle to select. What if I launch straight up? Will it still... Oh yeah. Go, baby. And then you can switch to the other vehicle. I need to reload the missiles on this one. You can deploy this on a cap point, but as long as you're in the vehicle, it'll rearm. If you're not in the vehicle, in the launch vehicle itself, you're not going to rearm. You have to be in the vehicle controlling it if you want to rearm the missiles, so that nobody abuses this by keeping the launch vehicle in a cap. How's that going to work? Ah, that missed. Fair enough. This is still work in progress. We're going to check it out when it comes out, or if they do any changes to the AIM-9X missiles. So far, this is it. Now, let's take a look at the IRIST SL-AMRAAM launcher. It works and functions just like the SL-AMRAAM. You deploy a launch vehicle. Let's switch between these two. You get 8 missiles. The rest is the same. I believe this thing is more polished in terms of functionality compared to the SL-AMRAAM, which still has issues with the AIM-9X. So let's switch back to the vehicle and see if we can manually lock anyone. For example, this heli. No, you just have to use the cyclic target switching, just like the SL-AMRAAM, at least for now. So let's test this out. S1, S2, S3, S4. And that's going to be everyone dead. Not this guy. Yeah, this system's pretty potent. 8 missiles? That's crazy. It costs a lot to spawn in CAS, and then you get killed like this. People are gonna think twice. Those Su-30s are not going to be a problem, at least like they were before. So I guess this was needed. We only had one nation with a long-range SAM, that was Russia, which also had the Su-30s, which made no sense. So this will definitely make ground RB a little more enjoyable in terms of not being killed by CAS. I enjoy CAS, at least when I'm in an aircraft, but there are players who were complaining about getting killed by CAS, by the CAS spam, the Su-30 KH-38 spam. So let's see how this goes. It's looking pretty promising so far. This is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Take care and see you in the next one.